What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm here with another Ruthless review. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Everybody, be sure to like, comment, and share. Listen, when the sun goes down, they get nasty. The highest he be getting jealous when the sun goes down. Hey, listen, I took last week off out of town with the family. It is what it is. But listen, we back. You understand? We back. Listen, the show picks up where it left off last week. You know, Lilo and Oliver, they going there. Look here, man. Lilo go to the trunk. Oliver asking about Lacey, right? What did you do to her? Where's she at? And Lilo like, that bitch in the trunk. Come here, let me show you. So, Lilo doing all that big boy talk. So Lilo doing all that big boy talk. And, telling Oliver, man, you too big to be pussy. You big and soft. And so he go to the trunk. He parked the trunk. He said, come look at this bitch. Come look at her. Oliver, you know what? Oliver ain't pussy in this situation, y'all. Because I got to put myself in the shoes. If you telling me the woman I'm in love with is in your trunk, you damn right I ain't gonna want to look back there because damn. But anyway, Oliver did. He ended up looking back there. Lilo had a blow up little sex naked doll, and he thought it was so. No, well, brother Clark, I believe is his name. He went and got Daikon. Daikon coming out. Lilo, how may I help you? Your highest is resting. Hey, look here, man. Y'all better stop playing with Lilo. Lilo say, look here, nigga. Look here. First off, I'm pissed off. That trick you gave me, hey, that pussy was flapped open. I don't know what kind of horse dick was going up in here. Listen. Then he said, let me remind you of something. He said, I'm going to give y'all 24 hours, 2 days or something like that, to get me a nice tenderoni. You know how I like my women. I like them young. I need for it to be tight. And if you don't do that, I'm sending you and Tyrone fake ass back to prison. I had no idea Daikon was in prison. Now it explains a lot why them two so close. You know what I'm saying? They were hooking up in prison and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. So Daikon, calms Lilo down. I promise you we'll fix it. And Lilo like, look, I ain't giving you much more of a choice. You better goddamn fix it. So, and Lilo said another thing. Next time I come up in here, when they see my car pull up, when they see my face, you better make sure the mother effers let me in without asking me any questions. And I agree. Because they just be doing too much with Lilo for me. Like, if he come up in there, you see how he talk to Daikon. He talked to the highest the same way. Why y'all checking him? He good. His face card good. So anyways, moving on. Tyrone, a.k.a. the highest, is, in his trailer meditating, listening to some opera music. And Daikon comes and, long story short, Daikon didn't tell him about Lilo coming and about the girl cootie cat being scratched open. Daikon coming there and, I don't even know how the conversation got there, but he asked Daikon, has he ever been in love with a woman? And I'm just saying to myself, and he getting defensive because Daikon is like, why did you ask me that? So you never asked me that. Daikon never answered the question. But I'm saying to myself, like, the high. I mean, I know you into some freaky stuff, man. But the fact that you want to know if this man has ever been in love with a woman before and getting mad at him when he say no and all of this and all of that, it makes no sense to me. And so Daikon, somehow or another, they was able to switch the subject to talk about Andrew and ask, do he think Andrew is going to kill his wife? And the highest say, well, that's the only way he going to stay. And, this kind of made me feel, it made me feel bad because, first of all, this shit y'all doing, this Raku shit fake. You on parole, your probation officer in on it with you, Daikon, you know, like it's just a big game. But outside of that, it's just a simple fact that how in the hell you gonna tell somebody to go kill their wife in order for them to stay? You a hitman? I mean, you a boss? You said like, I don't like Tyrone, and so anywho, he also tells Daikon that he hasn't had any of his magic today, which is why he's glowing and feeling well. Like, bro, you're a drug addict. It is what it is, and all of that. But as Daikon is leaving, he mentions the fact that he can smell a woman's scent on him, and he will wait for him to tell him the truth. And I'm just saying to myself, oh, no wonder why you've been giving River all of the D-I-C-K and been leaving Daikon out of hand, because you have been smelling the scent of a woman. No wonder why. So, anywho, moving on. The highest is playing with the kids, and elder mother is loving it. Oh my God, I love when the kids joy with you. I love to see the kids play and be having such a great time with you. I'm tired of her old ass. It's time for one of these young tenants to knock her old ass out and I just want to see her get hit. Yeah, they ain't got to hit her and escape, but they got to hit her because she be doing too damn much. Even on this episode, Zane in there taking care of Paula. She gonna come in because she mad now because the highest wants to speak to Ruth and then want her to go and get her. So she say, oh, I got something for that. I'm gonna go over here and bully Paula, kick Zane out, make Paula get up, go to work, and tell me where you get that charcoal from, girl. And Paula lied. Said she got it off the grill, and she like, you ate that, girl? I knew that was the charcoal they was talking about. Now, maybe I need to do some research, but if charcoal is good for upset stomach, you know what? I still won't do it. Not at all. But somebody knock her old ass out. Like, somebody knock her old ass out. She laughing at the girl, taunting the girl, calling her dummy. It was just a bit too much for me. So, anywho, moving on. Brian comes in the room, wake Lynn up. She ain't trying to talk to him. Like, Honey done had a dose of mixing different types of drugs together. She go use the bathroom. The toilet wasn't flushed, and she comes out and tell him to fix the toilet. He go in there. Bruh man planted a drug test in the toilet and find out that she doing cocaine. And so he like, you know what? We gonna get you some help. And she said, I ain't going to see no goddamn shrink. He say, I wasn't talking about a shrink. I'm talking about your mama and daddy. And I said, oh, Lord. He pulling that card. She's a mommy's girl. Listen. Well, you know what? You ain't got to be no mommy's girl because, if you somebody going to tell your people that you out here doing these type of drugs, like, I'll be mad too. Like, she'll pop like, now why you going to do that, Brian? You know I'm going to get in trouble. And first of all, you weak. Weak, I tell you. You ain't got no business doing all these types of drugs. And so, listen, I can't wait to see what happens when they tear the pins, because right now, she gotta get her act straight. She don't contribute nothing to this show other than other than being a fiend. She don't contribute nothing. So anyways, moving on. Oliver and Brother Clark, they talking after Lilo pulls off, and Oliver telling, Clark, hey, I hate that mother effer. I almost killed him. I ain't see you almost kill him, but I do know you hate him because he done took he took your woman. But you ain't almost kill him. Don't do that. Don't tell that lie. So anywho, to further advance it, Clark tells Oliver to go walk it off, go patrol the perimeters over there. And Daikon asks, what was that all about? And of course, Brother Clark said nothing, just typical Lilo shit. And so, out of the blue, Daikon told Brother Clark, well, he asked Brother Clark, this how gay these people is. Now, ain't that wrong with being gay, but this how gay they is. And assume everybody else gay. He said, who got the biggest dick here? What? Why is you asking me? I don't know. I don't do that. I don't look at those. I look at mine. That's what the boy should have said. And the boy was like, I don't know. And Daikon like, well, I need you to find out who got the biggest dick here. And I'm just like, what? You want me? Why not get one of these girls? Why you want me to do it? Why you can't do it, Daikon? And so he like, how you want me to do that, Daikon? Daikon was like, get all the men in the shower and look for the biggest dick. And so Clark is like, oh, but Daikon, you know, some of us, we are growers and not showers. Daikon said, I ain't looking for nothing to grow that much. Hey, listen, I said, boy, hey, boy, tell Perry be hitting me with the goddamn 2-piece every damn episode, boy. He be hitting me with it. I like, what? So now he got Brother Clark on Dick Watch. This is like, I'm talking about so hilarious. Brother Clark is not happy about this at all, but I'm not happy for you either, Brother Clark. So anywho, moving on, excuse me. Ruth, she goes and run up on Zane, and she asks Zane, you know, can they trust Joan? And did she write a letter? And of course, Zane said yes. Luckily enough, Ruth doubled back to Paula and asked Paula the same question. And Paula say, no, we can't trust her. She with Elder Mother Agnes. Don't trust Zane too much either because she trusts everybody. All of a sudden, Mother Agnes come in and kick Ruth out and tell her that she watching her because she been in places that she don't have no business being in. So anywho, moving on from there, Andrew, he sneaks up, Andrew supposed to be gone, but he sneaks up on Oliver in the woods and they make a pact. Long story short, man, Andrew want Oliver to keep an eye on Tally, but don't say nothing to her. And Oliver like, I'll do you a solid if you find out what Lilo do with Lacey. So right then and there, I'm thinking maybe we gonna, get them to confide in each other. But then Andrew, was like, why you using hell, like the language like that? Like, are you losing your faith and belief in the Raku? And I'm just like, are you undercover or are you not? Like, you doing too much. Like, it's hard to read you. You know what I'm saying? So anywho, moving on from there, Brian goes and pay Mac, the boss at the FBI visit, basically tell him the tea that Sarah, Malcolm sleeping together, and this is probably the reason that Andrew is in so deep. He found out right before, you know what I'm saying, he went undercover. And so he's asking, are you going to pull Andrew because Malcolm is a wild card and he can blow his cover just to be, you know what I'm saying, to have Sarah to himself, have Andrew killed and all that type of stuff. And Mac ain't trying to hear it. Mac's like, I talk to Malcolm. And I'm just like, boy, see this, this is why you can't be no Secret Service agent, man. They willing to risk your life at all costs. And it just don't make no sense. So that was that. Anyway, moving on, Tally, she sneaks some water to Yancey, the mechanic. It's so goddamn crazy. These people can't even have water without getting permission. Ain't no way in hell I'm joining no Racco coach. I can't drink no water without your permission. He thinks she wants some, but really she don't. She just wanted to distract him or get close to him long enough. She take a few screws and she go to the bathroom, the toilet, and put them in there so that I guess they're going to keep him from being able to fix up the bus and ship the kids out. You know what I mean? So anyways, moving on from there, Chef Conley comes into work, Polk is asleep. Chef Conley going to his office and he noticed a woman scent. And he like, who the hell been in here? And Polk says nobody. And he trying to get up out of there. He fixing his coffee and leave. But I believe there's some cameras in there that Polk don't know about. And I'm hoping that there is because we need Melinda to be caught because we can't be having the court having one up on the police. That's just not going to work for me. It's just not. So, yeah, it's just not. Polk girlfriend got to get caught. Because listen, it's time to take down the raccoon. I'm tired of raccoon. Y'all tired of raccoon. Unless we're going to get more Lilo in the show, Lilo should have been the highest. And y'all know I'm right about that. Lilo should have been the highest. And this show would be, way more entertaining as far as the highest is concerned. So anyways, River, he catches Ruth walking across the compound and he stops Ruth and he shares a secret with Ruth, which is basically that some of the men on the campus think the highest is something he's not. And he asked her about her soap, and she said, I put a little more honey in it than jasmine, and he used some and all this. And he pretty much comes out and say, the highest might be looking for a wife, and I'm gonna convince him, to take you as his wife. And she was like, please don't do that. And he like, it's gonna happen. He loves me. He gonna do what I say. And so, damn. So then he goes and visits the highest. And the highest is like, you smell different. You smell like a woman. You smell good. And he was like, oh, this is Ruth's soap. I borrowed her. And so I guess that just pissed the highest off. He was like, I'm finna go to the kids and meditate about this. The highest stepped foot on the porch. Daikon, unlucky ass, sees his love and says, the highest, how are you doing? He called him over there, and the highest going this whole rant talking about, you see these flowers, the smell of them, they just so beautiful. It's just like a beautiful smell that when it goes up my nose, it just, give me the chills. But see, what's so dangerous about these flowers is the closer they get to the sun, the more they self-destruct or some bullshit like that, right? And so he turned to Daikon and he say, who's the flower? Who's your flower? And Daikon was like, I'm sorry? Hey, man, the highest had that cock bite. Hit Daikon in his shit. And he say, nigga, is you fucking Ruth? Drop the mic. The episode went off. Listen, I just dropped my iPhone 12. That's how crazy it was. Listen, I'm telling y'all. It be like, hey, Tyler be hitting us with a 2-piece with this show here and there. Like I say, between Daikon asking Brother Clark to be on Dick Watch and the highest turning up on Daikon, hey, I can't wait till next Thursday. I can't wait till next Thursday, man. But anyway, that's all I have on this review. Y'all let me know what y'all thought of the episode in the comment section below. Everybody be sure to comment, subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff. Happy Thursday, happy New Year's Eve, and I wish everybody a happy New Year's as well. Holla at you guys later. I'm out of here. Peace.